Hey AC,
Yeah.
what's worse than fighting your way through a horde of ravenous demons from the very pit of hell?
I don't know.
Doing it on the Super Nintendo.
This is Doom.
Doom!
Shut up, Rob. It was released for the PC in 1993, and whilst not the first FPS, this game defined the genre. Doom is still considered one of the greatest games of all time. However, Doom didn't just come out on the PC. Due to its staggering popularity, it was ported over to a lot of consoles.
A lot of consoles.
Shut up, Rob. I'm AC.
And I'm Rob.
Welcome to Bit Seizure. Today we're going to be playing Doom on 5 different consoles. We're going to be doing a Doom comparison.
We've got Doom on the Super Nintendo.
We've got Doom on the Mega Drive / Genesis 32X. We've got Doom on the Game Boy Advance.
We've got Doom on the 3DO.
We have a 3DO. And we're going to be playing Doom 64 on the Nintendo 64. Now we're going to do all of those in the order you just heard, and we're going to treat it like a give it a go.
Yeah, so we'll come back after the end of each game and we'll share our thoughts on how we felt it stacked up to the original.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's start with the, Super Nintendo Chalmers
The hell?
Special Edition.
What the hell is Dom?
It's
Oh,
his cousin.
Doom. Right. That makes sense.
Look out behind you. Alright, so this is interesting because it goes straight into the game I'm playing right now. So if you want to change the episode or the difficulty level,
Yeah.
press start.
Oh.
Music stops, so restart level, new game. So, new game, that sounds good.
Huh.
No, hang on.
Wait. Yep. You get it?
Hurt me plenty?
Yeah, I think we're not ready for ultra violence on Super Nintendo, I don't
No.
think. Yeah. Okay.
Need even there. We'll do the very first episode on the first game that we're playing.
Yeah.
So,
I think this is a good one because most people played the shareware version of Doom, which was like pretty much the first few levels. So
yeah, I think it was the first episode, wasn't it?
I think it was the first whole. Yeah.
Yeah, the first
all
whole
the first
episode,
which
yeah.
is pretty generous. Anyway.
So there's no third episode on this.
Yeah.
Obviously, not enough space on a Super Nintendo cart, or they couldn't be bothered.
It's kind of impressive that they could even do this at all.
Yeah, the music is cool.
Yeah, I actually like. I wouldn't say I like it more than the PC version, but it's cool. Like the synths on the Super Nintendo make it sound warm and good
And fuzzy.
Yeah.
So you can strafe using left and right.
Yeah, that's really important because strafing is kind of like the
Yeah.
key mechanic to dodging imp fireballs and all that fun stuff. So, oh, there's a couple of soldiers or zombie soldiers or something.
Yep, zombie soldiers. Okay,
Zombie
killed them.
marines.
So the controls aren't great. That's the biggest problem. I mean, like, turning around can make some people feel quite sick looking at this, the
Yeah.
way it works.
Yeah, it takes a while. The controls aren't very responsive either.
Yeah, so fire. Yeah, there's like a...
There's a delay.
There's a delay. Not a massive delay, but it's just enough to be annoying.
You notice it when you're playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
But, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Oh god, hello.
Still scary.
Yeah.
More than 23 years? 22 years later?
I mean, look, let me just say, this is impressive. I remember when
I
this first
close
came
enough
out
to kill that guy?
on the
Yeah,
Super
yeah,
Nintendo
got him.
I remember being really impressed that it was on the Super Nintendo at all back in the day, and I think I still feel that way.
Yeah, this is a good version, but it's not a great version.
No.
Like yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a bit fiddly.
it's very, very fiddly. You need to get right up to the door to be able to press it.
Yeah. Hello. Oh,
Ah.
strafe. Remember to strafe. You're just absorbing those fireballs.
Ah,
And he's got a little blood nose. Oh.
oh, diddums. Oh, the little hell beast hurt me.
Yeah.
Man up.
Suck it up, Doom guy.
Princess Doom guy.
Princess Doom guy.
Oh, Medipack. Okay, so see, even when you turn around, you kind of do move a little bit, which is a little odd.
Yeah.
So here's the end of the first level. Now,
Alright. So yes, it is possible to play this and get through levels.
yep, it is fiddly, but strafing is good.
Yeah. Well, you hit a
Oh.
button that should be... the
See,
end of
even going straight is kind of difficult.
it. Yeah, it's weird. You kind of like run past things a lot.
Okay, well,
that's the Super Nintendo version, I guess.
Yep. 100% kills, 0 secrets. That's why I like it. I have no secrets to tell you, Rob. So, what do you think of the Super Nintendo Doom?
No, it's okay. I mean, it's for a Super Nintendo version of Doom. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It controls pretty terribly.
Yeah, the controls weren't great.
No.
But the graphics were surprisingly okay.
It looks like Doom and it sounds like Doom.
Yeah, the sound was really good.
Yeah, not too bad, I guess, for what's basically a remarkable technical feat.
Yeah, I mean, if you only have a Super Nintendo, then you don't have a choice except this Doom. So we give it our rating of yeah. On to the mushroom. I mean, 32X.
Ah.
Here we go. Doom on the 32X. Crap so far. That's better.
Look at his muscly chest. So sexy. Alright, so we'll go to level 2, I guess?
Yep. So you can select up to level 15 on this.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So,
Yeah.
you don't have to fight your way through the whole darn thing.
so-
we won't bother with the options.
No.
So
Let's start.
jump in. Wait. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. Hurt me plenty again. You can hear that Genesis sound chip. It sounds quite different to the Super Nintendo music, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got a very synthesizer edge to it.
Like a
think.
sawtoothed edge.
Yeah, it's not necessarily bad, but it's not as good as the music in the SNES Doom, probably.
No, but I tell you what, straight away, this feels a lot better to play. Like,
Yeah.
I am running around at a good clip. I can turn without any delay. Like there's no delay like there was in the Super Nintendo version. Just gonna get the shotgun up here.
Yes.
Now
We're in business now.
Now we're playing Doom.
So I need to get the red key.
Oh, for God's sake, the auto aim is just not working
I
for
think
me.
there's
Whoa,
someone behind
hello.
you. Whoa.
Whoa, that guy gave me the business. All right. What's in here? Have I been here yet? No. Ooh, thank you.
Might
thank
need
you.
that.
That's very helpful. I need to get the red key. So we want to go this way.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah. So like, you move at a good clip. The graphics look good. There is a border around the screen.
Yeah, there's
reduces
like a
the
bezel basically
Yeah.
around the screen, and that's for basically just to reduce the size a little bit so the graphics appear better, because it would be much more pixelated if it was full screen.
yeah. The
Doing this on a medium-sized television is pretty good. Like it works pretty well.
yeah.
Television too big probably won't look as good, and it's better to play this version with the lights dimmed a bit, because if it's too bright you won't be able to see a lot of the detail.
Yeah, it is a bit dark, I will say that. I tell you what, gosh, the controls are a lot better. I should mention, if you want to strafe, you can do that, but there's no shoulder buttons on the Genesis controller. So what you have to do is hold down C, and then that changes the left and right direction buttons to strafe. So you can strafe, but it's not as sort of intuitive, I guess, as the... Oh, hello, I want my shotgun. Oh, I ran out of ammo. That would be why
Yeah.
I thought I accidentally hit the button or something. But just been...
So we're
Trigger
playing
happy.
with the 6-button Genesis / Mega Drive controller.
Yeah.
And you can change weapons with that version, but playing with a normal size Genesis controller is also fine.
Oh, I wanted to blow up. What the?
What the?
Oh, it's crashed. Wonderful.
Oh, goody.
Well, it's cool we caught that on camera because that's probably a problem.
Yeah, I'd say that the 32X crashing Doom is a problem.
Yeah, that's a shame because otherwise it's pretty alright.
Yeah, we got most of the way through the first level before something.
Before it crashed. But...
We didn't kick it, nothing happened. I did get through the second level of this yesterday when I was doing a practice, so...
I'd say it's rare, but it can happen, so
Yeah.
watch out for that, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Rob, I swear, that's never happened to me before. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not disappointed.
Yeah?
We'll just try again in an hour, okay?
Okay, so that was the 32X version.
Yeah.
It crashed. We decided to leave the crash in because sometimes if you hit the console or something, it'll crash, but we did not hit the console. The console was perfectly safe. We didn't do anything external which would have affected the game. So we thought, it's a give it a go, so we'll leave it in there how it happened.
Yeah, we're going to show you the truth about how these games run, and that was really fun right up until it stopped working.
Now, that does not honestly has never happened to me using the 32X before, but it's obviously a problem. Maybe you just need to blow out the console.
Yeah, it could be the
ports,
hardware,
or yeah, it's one of those kind of odd things that, you know, the 32X isn't a great system. So.
Well, it's kind of just a bunch of all different tech kind of slapped together. It doesn't have the same integrity as a single unit. But that being said, it could very well be the port itself that's the problem. So buyer beware, I guess. But I'll tell you what, that was really, really like a lot more fun than the Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, you can choose any of the levels up to level 15.
The controls are a heck of a lot better. Music, not quite so good. I mean, it's got that Genesis-y sound, which some people kind of prefer, but it's a bit harsh on the ears.
The sound effects were actually much better in that version as well. I think the only thing is that since the Genesis / Mega Drive doesn't have shoulder buttons on the controller, strafing has to be done with the C button left and right, and if you're in the middle of a firefight, it might be kind of tricky to remember that.
Yeah, it's like an extra level of complexity that you just don't need. But other than that, I think it's vastly superior to the Super Nintendo, with the caveat that it crashed on us. So next we've got the Game Boy Advance version.
That's right. I've Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP. However, we are actually going to be playing this on the GameCube Game Boy player, because otherwise, how the hell are we going to show you the footage?
Yeah, it's the easiest way to record the footage, but we will give you a little look at what it looks like on the Game Boy Advance screen itself, just so you know that when it's scaled down, it probably looks a bit better than it does when it's all blown up on a big telly.
After all, it's portable Doom. Alright, this is GBA Doom. Now, first of all, you'll notice that there's like kind of a weird border made of yarn around the outside, because your grandmother has knitted you Doom.
She's a pretty cool grandma. We thought we'd keep it. I think you can change it in the GameCube settings, but it just makes it look really funny because it's just such a clash with Doom.
Yeah.
Another thing you'll notice straight away is that it's quite pixelated.
This is meant to be portable on the GBA, so the controls are... You do have strafe because the GBA does have shoulder buttons. However, it only has an A and a B button other than the D-pad, so to change weapons you need to hold in both L and R and then up and down to change weapons.
Which is weird, but it's okay, I guess.
Whoa, didn't even know I had this. You're doomed. Doomed!
Hence the name of the game. See, like I said, it is quite pixelated, and I think that's just because it's meant for a Game Boy Advance, not a TV screen like we're playing on now.
Yeah.
The music is quite good. I think it's probably the best music we've heard so far today. I think it sounds better than the Super Nintendo version myself. And the sound effects are quite good. Although there's a weird sort of sound mix. I think because it's designed for the Game Boy Advance speakers, the sound effects are way louder than the music. So, apologise if this is a bit loud for our viewers at home.
Yeah.
Do you want me to turn it down a little bit? Or?
Yeah, maybe we'll have to...
I'll just talk loudly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're good at that. Mowing down fools with a chain gun.
So we actually just picked up a save file on this. We did play through to this level, but then we advanced too far by accident.
Yeah. So, whoever played this game and saved this file was doing pretty well because he had the chain gun.
I think it may be me, actually. I can't remember.
Better at Doom than you think. So I got the blue key.
Oh, almost. There we go. I wonder if there's other weapons on this. Maybe we should just go nuts.
Is it possible to get out of the dungeon without using the wizard's key? That's a reference for you guys.
No. I do like the chain gun.
Yeah, it's great. It's a very, fire and forget weapon. You don't have to think, you don't have to aim very much. You just kind of hold it down and things die.
Now, we know that there are secrets around here, but we're
not really going to try and find all the secrets.
Yeah, we just wanted to show you, one of each level, basically, so...
Yeah. Everyone, I'm sure you're sitting at home thinking to yourself, oh, you just walk right past the rocket launcher and stuff. Sorry, but we're just not going to go to that.
We walk past a lot of stuff in this game.
Yeah, so... As I said, it plays pretty well, I'm going to say, but you do get some slowdown when you get into rooms with lots of enemies, which you'll probably see coming up, I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, there was a bit of slowdown there.
Yeah, you can see what I mean by the pixelation. It looks like the PC version on the low graphics detail setting, which again is probably fine for the Game Boy Advance. Just going to turn the volume down a bit.
There we go. It's I'm having a lot of fun with this, but I think we're going to check out the actual portable version and just kind of over the shoulder cam.
Yeah, just to give you an idea of how it would have looked back in the day on your Game Boy Advance, which is significantly different to how it looks on the TV screen. No yarn border either, which is a shame. But, hey.
Yeah, it's some bits are quite dark. So there's some slowdown for you right there.
Yeah, definitely. And that's because there's just like about 6 or 7 enemies on screen. And that might explain why the difficulty modes that you can pick from in this are kind of limited. There's no ultra-violence mode.
No.
There's just...
Nightmare. I think
it goes from
Nightmare
Hurt Me Plenty straight to Nightmare, which is crazy because Nightmare is like unplayable without cheating.
Okay, there we go. So let's give you... Oh, we didn't do well there, did we?
No, we did quite poorly. We'll give you a little look at how the Game Boy Advance looks in its pristine original form, with a bit of an over-the-shoulder camera. And you'll see that it does look a bit better on the smaller screen, we think.
Let's check it out. This is the GBA version. Very difficult to get it to kind of work without getting a lot of reflection on the screen, but how are you finding it, Rob?
Well, it certainly looks a lot better with a smaller screen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it plays fine. Strafing is a lot more intuitive. Having the shoulder buttons. Yeah, the graphics don't look quite as pixelated, do they?
No, and is it as a portable game? Is it fun?
It's pretty cool. It's like it's Doom and it's on a handheld. Like it's actually better playing it this way, I think, because you appreciate how unique it is. On the TV, it just looks like another console Doom, but on the actual GBA handheld, it feels pretty great. Like I'm playing Doom on a handheld AC. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's portable Doom.
Yeah.
So Rob, final thoughts on the GBA version?
It was pretty cool on the handheld. On the TV screen, I think you really notice the flaws that it has more immediately.
Yeah.
But on the handheld, it just feels great. You're playing Doom at a good clip, apart from when you get to the areas with lots of monsters. If it's speedy, it sounds good, it feels good. So, you can play Doom on the bus. That's kind of great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we were obviously playing on my GBA SP version here with the backlight. I could not imagine trying to play it on the original GBA version because there's no backlight, and getting the angle right for that sort of stuff, especially in such a dark game, would be very tricky.
Yeah, you might miss a lot and make a lot of errors as a result.
But if you want to play Doom on the go, this might be the version for you.
Yeah.
At least, retro gaming wise, I suppose.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to play the 3DO version.
Oh, I wonder how this is going to go.
Yeah. Okay, we are now up to level 4.
And we're on the fourth console?
3DO. The real 3DO interactive multiplayer Panasonic FZ10 version, which is the second version, I think.
And what do you notice about this version straight away, AC?
The border around the outside.
It's fucking huge. I was going to say the music. If you just take a moment to listen to this, we'll just turn that up a little bit for you. Yeah. Fucking rad. This is the best music yet.
Yeah, this is really good music, but that's probably one of the best things you can say about this version.
Yeah, the graphics are good, but it's got so much slowdown, and look at this.
Yeah.
This just exemplifies this.
The 3DO seems to try and want to load the version kind of halfway through.
It's something to do with the CD, maybe?
This is the first CD-based version we're playing.
And you can see that it just crawls to a halt. I mean, not even the Super Nintendo version is this chunky.
Yeah, the graphics are better, but yeah, and the controls are, because of the slowdown, very subpar.
I will say, when there's only a couple of enemies around, it's okay. I mean, but even now, it's noticeably... Oh god, I'm in the water. I'm in the water AC, I'm in the water AC,
I don't think that's water.
I'm in the water. Ah! Okay. Ooh, rockets. That means a rocket launcher is around here somewhere. Am I going to find it? Probably not. And another issue with this game is you have to get pretty much precisely on the buttons. To be able to...
and because the system kind of switches back and forth between running at normal speed and then loading and then slowing down, it's not very effective.
No, and you know how you got the head bob, which usually looks really cool. Like on the 32X version, it looks great.
Yeah, it's making me seasick.
Yeah, because it's just because of the slowdown. It actually makes it worse. I kind of wish it didn't have it.
Kind of bobbing like a cork in the sea.
Oh god, just look at this.
Yeah.
It's almost unplayable. I mean, I'm coping with it. I played a lot of Doom. I'm kind of a seasoned Doom player, but.
So we can strafe in this. There are shoulder buttons on the 3DO.
Yep, so
it's got A, B, and C controls.
The control setup is fine. I have no issue with the control setup.
There's the minigun.
Gun. Yeah, all right. Now, oh no, don't. Hey.
So B is open doors.
None of these doors were not open. I remember this from the PC version, but there's something I got to do here.
Oh, there we go. That's the switch.
Oh, yep. Okay. All right, now
get out.
There's going to be a lot of dudes out here, and the slowdown's going to be horrendous.
Well, there's
the rad suit, so now I can walk on this green stuff like I would have.
Where is the green stuff?
Oh wait. Oh, it just makes everything look green.
Yeah, you're not. I think you've already been this way. So
it's not easy being green. Yeah, you're right. I've already been this way.
Yeah.
All right.
That would have been useful a while ago, but you're on 103 health, so you know.
I'm not doing badly. I mean, I guess the point I'm making is that the slowdown makes the game hard to play, but I'm not dying as a result of like how chunky it is. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that person's having a good day.
It's an impressionist artist.
Yeah, you know, hey, it was the 90s. Heavy metal was pretty cool. People thought Satan was rad. People still kind of feel
Satan
that
gets
way.
a bad rap.
It does get, it's a lot of smack being talked about Satan. You know, I think some of it maybe not entirely fair.
Is this the swastika version? Oh wow!
Is that a swastika?
No. There is a swastika. It's close, but no.
It's so 90s to just be like, let's just insert offensive material into this game just to get a rise out of people. And the thing is, it worked. I mean, this game got a lot of controversy when it first came out.
Why did you jump into the radioactive sewer?
I thought there might be a gun down there that I would like to have.
I think you're lost.
I'm going to confess, I don't know where I'm going.
I think
there's a guy here I haven't killed, so that must be the right way. Ah, blue door. Okay.
There we go.
Track.
Yep.
So let's go. Oh, hello. Kill that guy, kill this guy, and this guy. What if I go up here? I bet there's good things up here.
Yeah. Nope.
Like a man to shoot.
A man to shoot? I love that girl.
She's nice. Simultaneous after a bad joke.
Kind of difficult to say stuff about this. It is quite dark. Once again, playing this in a dark room or turning the settings up on your TV might be good, but then the enemies appear too bright, so it's like you really gotta
find the right balance, I guess.
Yeah.
I will say though, listen to that music. Listen to these riffs, man. They're rocking out. This is probably how John Romero wanted it to sound, like originally. Just couldn't quite get it to happen with the...
So a lot of the early CD games, you can put it in a CD player, and the first track is like the data, but the subsequent tracks are audio tracks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that will work in this version, but I think we're going to try it after this.
Well, check it out.
Yeah.
Because it would be pretty cool to be able to listen to like the best Doom music.
Just around the house.
Yeah, you can just run around the house holding a broom handle out like a shotgun, and I'm sure your wife will love that.
I'm not allowed to have brooms anymore.
After the incident.
Is this the way we came in? It is.
It is. Look, I think there's not much more merit in me running around in circles.
No.
But you get the measure of this. It's not that great.
No. It's Doom. It's playable, but it is what it is. So, Rob, 3DO version?
Yeah, it's Look, it's not good.
No.
It's almost as bad as the Super Nintendo in terms of the frame rate and the issues you have with the controls. It does have, all the buttons you need to change guns, strafe, all that malarkey.
Although changing guns needs to be a pretty precise kind of B plus one of the strafe buttons and up and down or something like that.
Yeah, it's not that big a problem though. The
No.
music, great. The best music we've heard yet.
Yeah, this is excellent music. We thought we might be able to play it in a CD player.
Turns out not.
No, there's only one track and it's all data. So
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a shame.
yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
The graphics look good. So, just if you look at it sort of visually, orally, it sounds fine. But when you actually try and play it, the slowdown is so it's just so extreme that it's unpleasant. It's not fun to play Doom on the 3DO.
Now it is one of the earliest CD consoles, so
Yeah.
you gotta give them marks for trying, I suppose. But we ain't gonna be playing that version again.
No, I don't think so.
The last console we're going to be playing today is the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, Doom 64, which is actually a little different to the other versions of Doom. It's a new game, really.
Yeah, it's a completely different game. It is by id Software, apparently. So,
Yeah. It's kind of like the unofficial Doom 3 in a way, because it's all new levels. The graphics are different to the first two Dooms. So if you haven't seen it before, you'll probably be interested to see what this one has to offer.
Now, the Nintendo 64 controller has a little bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Dear Nintendo, we do not have 3 hands, nor 3 arms, nor am I that dexterous with my feet. So, this game is kind of complicated, and there are so many different controls. Strafe doesn't work because the Z button at the back is the fire button.
Yeah.
So, gonna get rid of that. We're gonna be using a Hori controller.
That seems like a much better option. No, I haven't seen one before until today.
Yep, so this is actually a third-party controller.
Seems much more sensible.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like a GameCube controller.
It looks
in
a
lot of
little
ways,
like one, yeah.
And the Z buttons, there's 2 Z buttons, they both do the same thing, that are just up the top rather than at the back. So that might make things a bit easier. So last one of the day, Doom 64 on the Nintendo 64. Let's give it a go.
AC, gotta warn you, you don't have a controller pack, your game won't be saved.
Good. We don't want, trust me, this is my least favourite version of Doom, I think.
It's interesting because it's, in theory, like a better version of Doom, but
it's not Doom though. Well, it's not our version of Doom.
yeah,
So.
and you can see a little bit of what we're talking about here because all the sprites have been redone. So these guys all look very different to how they look in the original Doom.
This looks pretty cool. Like you look at this and you go, yeah, totally do this.
But when you get into the game,
New game.
yeah,
I'll
just go straight into it, mate.
Go straight in. I own Doom, which is true. I own Doom.
I guess we have to pick that difficulty setting then, don't we?
Yeah.
We own several versions of Doom. So.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So the Z keys up the top are.
You immediately got to shoot people.
Yeah. So they're these like zombies trapped in go-go cages, like common go-go dancers.
Get some health. Oh, did you get the... Oh, it's Berserk. Cool, so if you punch shit, they will die. But I don't really like Berserk very much.
Yeah.
So you notice the sprites are quite different.
Yeah.
They look better, but they don't look like what you remember them, you know? So in some ways I kind of miss the old sprites.
The problem also is that the shotgun animation is weird.
Yeah, you don't get to see your hand pumping the gun.
And thus it looks a little slow.
Yeah. You just wonder why can't I keep shooting, you know?
Fuck.
Yeah, and even with let me just say that with the original N64 controller, this game is unplayable.
Yeah, it's really, really, really difficult.
Because the position of the trigger underneath the second prong of the controller means that you can't strafe and you can't access a bunch of buttons if you want to shoot things, which is a big problem in Doom. With the controller we're using for this video, it's much better, but it's still weird. The controls are not really intuitive. You have to hit the right yellow directional arrow to open doors and stuff. Like, why not have A or B do that? You know, it's just a weird choice.
I mean, you can change the controls, and I understand a lot of people did.
It's almost essential, really. It seems to me like this port was produced without much consideration for...
Double chainsaw!
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I think is an improvement in this version of Doom, is 2 chainsaws instead of 1.
What the hell?
I don't know what you did there, but... oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, kill the Pinky Demon. Now, you're going to get shot in the back. So just...
Play Buford Tannen over a matter of $80, right? Okay. Need to... Come on. That's slow. Come on.
Yeah, the gun change animation is really slow. So it has cool lighting. Like, you know, it's nighttime, so when you're in that...
There's not a whole lot of great soundtrack here, though, either. You know?
It's not... It's got this sparse, like, let's try and be a horror game kind of soundtrack. There's no, like, pump and riff, you know, like heavy metal style riffs or anything. It's just...
The controls are incredibly...
Remember, you gotta run like hell.
Yep.
Turn the corner.
There's the blue key. Got the blue key. It took us ages to figure this out.
Yeah.
And that's one of the aspects of this game nobody likes, is that it tries to be too much of like a puzzly sort of thing. And you don't play Doom for puzzles.
No, you don't. It's the same beef I had with Doom 2, is that the level design is too much like a labyrinth. You know, you're constantly running in circles, looking for a door or a key that you've missed.
Yeah.
And it just takes away from the fun of like just the shooting, which is really what you come to Doom for. You don't come to Doom to look for keys, you know, and oh god, change to the chainsaw.
I can't.
Okay, you're in trouble.
Yep. No, wow, okay.
Yeah, you're getting pounded. Oh, punch a demon to death. Wow, how the heck did you manage that?
I don't know, I have 17 health left.
Brilliant, well done.
That was difficult.
Next time I need a demon punched in the head, I'll come to you.
Alright, so...
Again, another weird puzzle. You press this button, and nothing happens. Yay. So you have to keep walking around looking for whatever the hell you just opened.
Yeah, this is not a great version of Doom.
I like what they were going for, but they didn't execute well.
Yeah.
The only thing that you can say about it is better is the sprites for the enemies look less pixely.
So this obviously opened... You get stuck as well, like... you just kind of get stuck behind like one errant pixel.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
keep going for a little longer.
Yeah.
But you're low on health, so I don't know how much longer you'll actually last. Whoa, bright room. You see what I mean by the lighting? It's quite... There's quite a difference between indoor lighting, outdoor lighting, and, you know...
Alright.
Here we go. Yep. This is the
all or nothing.
Yeah. One of those Doom tactics is use the chainsaw and the Pinky Demons because...
Are they actually called Pinky Demons?
That's what I call them. I don't know what they're called. Bull Demons or something, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would
sounds
probably
right.
make more sense, but... the double chainsaw is fun. They got that right, at least.
Yeah, definitely a cool thing to do is to double down on the chainsaw. Literally. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Okay.
That's what imps look like in this. Wow, alright.
Okay, that's the first level of Doom 64. And
do we really want to keep playing it?
No, we don't really want to keep playing this.
It's not that great.
No, it tried and just didn't quite get there.
Yeah. Alright.
It gives you a password if you don't have the save function. Goody. Well, Rob, what did you think of the N64 Doom 64?
Well, it runs well. The graphics are good, but they're not what you want from Doom. They're not Doom. It's just not Doom. That's the problem.
It was like a Doom clone that tried to make itself look like Doom.
Yeah, it doesn't have the feel. It doesn't have the music. It doesn't have the
atmosphere.
Yeah. So
the controls after you got used to the Hori version were okay. Almost useless using the original controller for N64. You can change it, and I'm sure a lot of people did, but yeah. So it's probably my least favourite version of Doom.
Yeah, the level design as well is a big problem.
They tried to use a lot of kind of problem solving, do this, run around, get this. If you don't know what you're looking for, it can be really frustrating. Because, you know, things will only open for a very limited amount of time, and you just want to shoot stuff. You don't want to be stuck on the first level of Doom.
No, definitely not.
No. So, that brings us to the question, other than the PC version, which is, of course, the best version of Doom, what was your favourite today?
Oh, you know, I'm going to say, and this might surprise you, the 32X, because even though it crashed, I know it crashed, but before then, it ran well.
Yep.
It looked great.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Music was good, not brilliant, but
No.
it was good.
Yeah.
Sound effects were good. It just felt the best. And for me, that's the important thing with Doom, is as long as you get the look right and the sound right, it has to feel good. And 32X version certainly felt really fast, really responsive. Playing Doom on the PC, you're like flying. You're going like, 50 kilometers an hour on foot for some reason, shooting stuff. And the 32X version really captured that feel. So for me, that's my choice. So I'm not sure which one you would have gone for.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, all of these different versions have great things about them and terrible things about them.
Yeah.
And every version just always had one issue, like the N64's graphics or the controls for the 3DO or the GBA's kind of very pixelated style, but it is portable, so we got to give it that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And the good thing about Doom 64 was the cartridge worked, I suppose. But the 32X is probably my favorite version today.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Funnily enough, it was the only one that crashed, and
It's funny that, but yeah.
it is. I was playing it last night, and it was a lot of fun. Although you can't strafe in the traditional sense, it still feels good when you're using the controller, because the rounded kind of D-pad makes it a lot easier to move.
Yeah, and the turning speed's really good, which is something that is important for Doom, to be able to whip around quickly. And this version has the best turning speed of the ones we've seen.
So it's 32-bit, so the 32X is good for something. How about that?
There you go.
But of course, the PC version is the best version you're ever likely to come across ever. So if you're going to play any version of Doom, play that one. So thank you very much for watching Doom Comparison today. I'm AC.
And I'm Rob. See you next time.